Now let's break this all the way down. They blasted out a headline like, "Exclusive, Drake is dating Kim Kardashian, we have the receipts." They came swinging heavy with it, like they were ready to shake the whole culture. But before we start believing the so-called proof, let's rewind real quick. Remember Kanye's legendary meltdowns? That man went off not once, but multiple times, publicly begging Drake to back off from his family. He accused Drake of getting way too cozy, not only with Kim, but even with Kylie. At first, people thought Ye was just ranting, but after a while, it started feeling less like paranoia and more like he was spilling secrets that everybody in Hollywood already whispers about behind the scenes. And you know the saying, blood might be thicker than water, but in Hollywood, loyalty switches faster than a trending hashtag. According to this new bombshell report, Kim and Drake allegedly spent an entire romantic summer tucked away in Italy. Yes, Italy, of all places. The story's painting Kim like she finally snagged herself a brand new man, and not just any man, but one she's been rumored to circle around for years now. Tell me this doesn't sound like somebody's writing a reality show script with the messiest plot twist ever.
Singing that shit. She got it. I know Kanye punching hell right now somewhere. Damn Kim. That boy Bad Bunny living his best life. Boy, I don't know what to do with his life right now.
And get this, journalist Tiffany Brockworth is the one dropping this tea, claiming Media Takeout can exclusively confirm that Kim Kardashian and Drake secretly spent not one, but 2 whole weeks together this summer in Italy. Word is they were hiding out in some jaw-dropping mansion right on the shores of Lake Como. That's not just a vacation, that's luxury on a level most people can't even imagine. And the clues were right in front of us. Both Kim and Drake posted photos flexing the same views, those unreal lake shots, the extravagant decor, and golden sunsets that looked like they were ripped straight out of a romance film. But here's the real kicker. They weren't just there chilling separately like casual tourists, they were supposedly there together. Coincidentally, or maybe not so coincidentally, insiders swear Kim and Drake were locked under the same roof the whole time, living out their own private romance fantasy like it was straight out of a movie. Word on the street is they went all in, renting out an entire estate with a personal chef whipping up 5-star meals, a sparkling lakeside pool for midnight dips, and 24/7 security guarding the gates. They clearly wanted this undercover, but come on, it's Hollywood. Nothing juicy stays hidden for long, and Media Takeout ain't stopping there. They're stirring the pot heavy by reminding everyone this is not the first time these two names have been tangled together. Their so-called friendship has been a headline magnet for years. And let's not forget the whispers around Drake's lyrics. Remember when he dropped, "Kiki, do you love me?" People swore that was aimed dead at Kim. They both brushed it off, acted like it was nothing, but fast forward to this Italian escape and tell me that doesn't scream otherwise. The tea gets hotter. Kim hasn't gone public with a serious man since the Pete Davidson era fizzled out. And Drake? He's been playing his cards close, keeping his dating life on lockdown. Now insiders are saying the vibe between them is real, the chemistry is off the charts, and this ain't no casual fling. Supposedly, Kim and Drake have been talking for a while, and this Lake Como getaway, that's when it all got official. But here's the catch. This whole thing feels like it's arriving 6 years too late. Ain't nobody pressed about Drake like that anymore, except maybe a couple of lawyers and now Kim Kardashian. People online are even clowning Kim, saying things like, "Girl, go check on North," and the shade is flying. Because if it comes down to Kim versus Bianca, a lot of folks are saying Bianca's looking like the better role model right now. That's how upside down this situation has gotten. And if that wasn't enough, let's really dig into this so-called romance. There's actual video floating around of Kim at one of Drake's concerts, standing there like a fangirl waiting for a nod from him. And what did Drake do? Walked right past her like she was invisible. That's Drake's signature move. He loves toying with women, especially the ones connected to his enemies. It's like his personal sport. Back in the day, that beef with Kanye was no joke. Say what you want about messy, unstable, surrounded by questionable people, but the truth is, at his peak, Kanye was way more respected and talented than Drake ever dreamed of being. That's the part people don't want to admit, but deep down they know it's true. Drake, on the other hand, always seems to slide in at the most convenient moments, like clockwork. One minute, Kim's helping him hype an album. The next, they're doing these little flirty online dances, pretending we don't notice what's really happening. Please, this whole thing is giving deja vu. It's the exact same vibe as when Kim tried to float that fake spark with Tom Brady. More smoke, more mirrors, but barely a flame to be found. Out of nowhere, stories dropped about Kim and Tom supposedly getting super close. The gossip mills swore they were sneaking private dinners, and Tom was even letting her cruise around in his golf cart like she was suddenly the new queen of his world. But here's the real gag. Tom never once claimed her publicly. Not once. He let his own boys clown her, and Kim sat there thinking it was just because of her age, like that was the excuse. Then came Jeff Bezos' wedding in Italy, because let's be honest, Italy might be cursed for Kim at this point. Every single time she lands there, it ends in heartbreak and humiliation. Kim thought showing up dripped in glam would finally make Tom fall head over heels. But let's keep it 100. The only man who ever melted at the sight of her was Kanye. And even then, his exes still spill that it wasn't just Kim, it was the Ray J tape version of Kim that had him hypnotized. Meanwhile, Tom was at that same wedding caught up in Sydney Sweeney's face, and the tabloids had a field day blasting it everywhere. Kim brushed it off, telling herself, well, Sydney's half my age, he just wants someone younger. Fine, but then Tom popped up next with Sofia Vergara, and that was the real slap in the face. Like seriously, Kim? That was a cold reality check, because let's be real, Kim's got all the doctors, all the tweaks, all the procedures, but Sofia? Colombian-born, naturally gorgeous, aging like fine wine without even trying. The comparison left Kim looking shook no matter how much she fronted like she wasn't bothered. Tom kept spinning her around like a game of musical chairs, never claiming her, always chasing the next woman, and leaving Kim standing there as the one getting played again and again. And don't forget Rick Rubin's 4th of July party. Kim kept popping up, inserting herself into the mix, and then conveniently leaking little sources say stories to the press. That's her move. That's her pattern. And honestly, it looks like she's running the same tired playbook right now with Drake. And the timing, way too perfect. Kanye's got that new documentary dropping, and you already know Kim is not about to come out of that looking like America's sweetheart, especially since Bianca can't stand her, and that's wild, because for years, Bianca was the one hiding in the shadows as the side chick, and now she's center stage while Kim is scrambling for the spotlight. And let's circle back to this Italy curse, because Kim really needs to stop dragging every new man she latches onto to Italy. It's been nothing but heartbreak every single time. Still, I get the play. She wants that superstar power couple energy, but here's the cold truth. The real A-list men don't seem to want to stand next to her anymore. Maybe it's the Kanye baggage, maybe it's how every fling ends messy, or maybe it's just Kim herself. Now, this Drake storyline brings up the real question, does anybody even care anymore? Like seriously, does Kim and Drake sneaking around shake the culture today? Because I'm not seeing the buzz. This feels tired, played out. 5 years ago, maybe even 3, people would have been gagging over it, but now it's giving meh. And let's not forget, Drake's last major headline wasn't about music or love, it was about him getting dragged to child support court with Sophie. Yeah, that mess. He was literally fighting over whether Adonis's mom could take their son on vacation. She's the primary parent, but Drake wanted to keep her locked in Canada. That's not romance, that's not love, that's pure control, control, control. So are we really supposed to buy this Kim and Drake thing as some groundbreaking love story? Please. It feels less like a fairy tale and more like 2 people desperately chasing headlines that nobody's even reading anymore. And honestly, the craziest part isn't even Kim and Drake. It's that Kanye used to lose his mind over the thought of them linking up, and now he doesn't even blink. That's what makes the whole thing almost boring. If Kanye's not pressed, if Ye is not screaming on Instagram, then what's really left to talk about? And let's be even more real, Kim isn't even Drake's type. Drake's type has always been women on Rihanna's level. Women who dominate a room just by walking into it. Kim feels like a downgrade for him. Unless, of course, he's chasing something else, like Kardashian clout. Because let's not forget, Drake is in the middle of going to war with UMG, and he needs distractions. He needs constant spotlight. And what pulls attention faster than having a Kardashian on your arm? Imagine Kim showing up at red carpets with him, feeding the blogs, keeping his name alive while his label drama plays out. That's PR gold for him. But here's where it flips. What exactly does Kim get out of this? Drake isn't about to give her forever. He's about to give her headlines, that's it. If he could fumble Rihanna, yes, Rihanna, what chance does Kim really have at locking him down? Let's be real. Drake's just gonna use her, milk that Kardashian name for free promo, and bounce the second he gets what he wants. Drake really fumbled his own bag when it came to Sophie. Let's not rewrite history. She wasn't some Hollywood superstar. She was literally an aspiring adult actress hustling to get close to the industry. And what did Drake do? Dove right in. Next thing you know, he's heated because she ended up pregnant, and boom, now he's locked into child support battles for life. That's the man Kim Kardashian is running toward? Really? Like, I'll cover it because it's news, but let's keep it raw. Does anybody actually care about this Kim and Drake romance? Honestly, Kim needs to retire from rappers altogether and switch it up. Go left field. Shock the culture. Data scientist, an inventor, a billionaire engineer, even somebody out here reshaping the world. Pull a move that actually makes jaws drop. Shoot, people were joking, bring out a genius like Stephen Hawking. Okay, maybe not literally, but you get the point. Do something daring for once instead of circling the same messy men who already showed you exactly what time it is. Because let's face it, this whole Drake setup isn't ending in wedding bells, it's ending in more humiliation splashed across the headlines. At this point, it almost feels like Kim thrives off embarrassment because she keeps picking men who send the message loud and clear, she's not the one. So let's talk about it. Are Kim and Drake really the new Hollywood power couple, or is this just another train wreck dressed up as romance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, let's get messy with it. And make sure you like this video, share it with your people, and hit that subscribe button right now. Because here at Hush Hush Fame, we're dropping raw celebrity gossip every single day. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you never miss the tea. I'll catch you in the next one right here at Hush Hush Fame.